All right, let's see how to run Android 17 on a Windows PC. Yeah, a full Android 17 system, complete with the Play Store, Google Apps, and the ability to install anything from the Play Store running inside a window on your Windows 11 PC. No dual boot, no risky third-party emulators, no reformatting your system. And it uses Google's own official tools to do it. Open your browser and search for Android Studio. The official website is developer.android.com/studio. Click the first result. On the Android Studio page, click the large Download Android Studio button. You'll see the latest version listed, currently Panda 4. Click the Download button, read and accept the license agreement, and the installer will begin downloading. The installer file is approximately 1 gigabyte, so depending on your internet speed, this will take a few minutes. While it downloads, make sure you have at least 8 to 10 gigabytes of free space on your C drive. Android Studio itself, plus the Android SDK and emulator files, need room to install properly. Once the download finishes, run the installer. Click Yes on the permission prompt. The Android Studio setup wizard is straightforward. Click Next through the initial screens. When asked about components to install, leave the defaults checked. Android Studio, Android Virtual Device, and the performance tools are all needed. Click Next, confirm the installation location, and click Install. The installation takes a few minutes. When it completes, make sure Start Android Studio is checked and click Finish. Android Studio will launch for the first time. On the first launch, Android Studio Setup Wizard will open. Click Next on the Welcome screen. On the Setup Type screen, select Standard. This automatically configures Android Studio with the recommended settings and downloads all necessary components, the Android SDK, emulator tools, and system images. Click Next. Android Studio will show you a list of components it needs to download, SDK tools, emulator files, and system images. Click Accept on any license agreements and click Finish to start the downloads. This is the longest part of the setup. Depending on your internet speed, downloading all the required components takes 5 to 20 minutes. You'll see a progress bar as each component downloads. Just let it run. Don't close Android Studio during this process. When all downloads complete, click Finish. The main Android Studio welcome screen appears. We're ready to create our Android device. On the Android Studio welcome screen, click More Actions. It's in the center of the screen. From the drop-down, select Virtual Device Manager. The Virtual Device Manager opens. This is where you create and manage Android devices that run on your PC. Click Create Virtual Device. Step 1. Choose a device profile. You'll see categories along the left: phone, tablet, TV, Wear OS, and others. For the best PC experience, select Tablet from the left panel. From the device list, select Pixel Tablet. Its large screen ratio works well in a PC window. Click Next. Step 2. Select Android 17. You'll see a list of Android versions available as system images. Look for Android 17 in the list. Make sure you select the version labeled with Google Play. This is essential for Play Store access. It will show a Play Store icon in the Target column. If Android 17 isn't downloaded yet, you'll see a download link next to it. Click it and wait for the system image to download. This is another few hundred megabytes. Once downloaded, select it and click Next. Step 3. Name your device. Give the virtual device a recognizable name. You'll see this name in the Virtual Device Manager. Click Finish. Your Android 17 virtual device is now created and appears in the Virtual Device Manager list. Before we launch the device, let's configure its performance settings. In the Virtual Device Manager, find your Android 17 device and click the pencil Edit icon next to it. Then click Settings. RAM allocation. Set this to approximately half your total system RAM. If your PC has 16 gigabytes, assign 8 gigabytes to the virtual device. If you have 32 gigabytes, 12 to 16 gigabytes is comfortable. Don't allocate all your RAM. Windows needs resources too. CPU cores. Increase this from the default. A good rule is half your physical core count. On an 8-core processor, assign 4 cores. This significantly improves Android's responsiveness. Storage. Enough for basic use, but tight if you plan to install many apps. Increase it to 8 or 16 gigabytes if you plan to use this regularly. Boot option. Set to Quick Boot. This saves the device state after the first boot, making subsequent startups much faster. Orientation. Set to Landscape for a more natural PC viewing experience. Click Finish to save your settings. In the Virtual Device Manager, find your Android 17 device and click the green Play button on the right side of its entry. Android Studio will launch the Android emulator. The first boot takes 2 to 5 minutes. Android is loading its system files and setting up the environment for the first time. You'll see the Android boot animation on screen. Be patient and let it complete without clicking anything. After the first boot, Android will present the standard initial setup screens. The virtual device shares your PC's internet connection automatically. No Wi-Fi configuration needed. Just skip the Wi-Fi step and continue. When the setup completes, you'll land on a clean Android 17 home screen inside a window on your Windows desktop. You can resize this window by dragging the edges, maximize it, or keep it as a floating panel alongside your other work. The Play Store is already installed. Find it in the app drawer or on the home screen and tap it. Sign in with your Google account. Use your mouse to click on the email and password fields. The virtual keyboard will appear, or you can type directly from your Windows keyboard. You also get Google's built-in apps, Chrome, Gmail, YouTube, Google Drive, Google Docs, all available and working with your Google account. For most productivity apps, social media, media players, and general Android applications, performance is smooth and the experience is genuinely usable. This is a real Android environment, not a simulation. To stop the Android virtual device, click the X on the Android emulator window or use the power button within Android itself. Thanks to Quick Boot, subsequent startups take under 30 seconds instead of the full 2 to 5 minute cold boot. You can also find the Virtual Device Manager directly from Android Studio's toolbar. No need to go through the welcome screen each time. Android 17 with full Play Store access, running inside Windows 11 using Google's own official tools. No dual boot, no risky third-party emulators, no system modifications. Just a clean, stable Android environment you can use alongside your regular Windows workflow. If you hit any issues during setup, SDK download failures, the emulator not starting, performance problems, drop the details in the comments and I'll help you troubleshoot. A like and a subscribe helps the channel grow, and I post practical Windows and tech guides every day. Thanks for watching. Enjoy Android 17 on your PC.